We on. All right.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to go ahead and face the east. All honor and glory and praise unto
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth, the 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening and learning, to the Baal Shadabadat, the house of David. This is Men of Valor, Las Vegas camp, coming to you through the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back, you are the true children of Israel that the Bible speaks. All right, salvation belongs unto you and you alone. All right, Yahweh Shem Yahushai has no care for any other nation. He only cares about his people. All right, his people and the elect of the nation of Israel is the one to receive salvation. 2/3 of the nation of Israel have to come back to the loins of the elect. The men, the 144,000 elect men, and the multitude of the men, women, and children who believe upon the testimony. All right, this great gospel, this great news. All right, hey, so Yahweh Shem Yahushai has his men out on the highways and byways. So we're going to go ahead and get into these scriptures, Lord willing. Hey, we be of that number, and this can't be edified.
Ecclesiastes is also known as Sirach 36, verse 1. Have mercy upon us, O Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, our power of all, and behold us.
Right, we're asking Yahweh Shem Yahushai to have mercy upon us. All right, as we call out his name for the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. All right, because we are God's chosen people. We are his children. All right, God is not all-inclusive for everybody. He's only for the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. You're his chosen special people. All right, you're a son of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, who the world ignorantly calls God or Jesus Christ. All right, Most High's name is Yahweh. All right, and his only begotten son's name is Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. It is him who loves you. He loves you, Israel. All right, but it is for us to figure out and to understand his laws, statutes, and commandments to return back unto him, that he has given unto us. We are supposed to be above all people. All right, but right now we're in our lowest state because we did not obey the laws, statutes, and commandments. Same thing as if when you disobey your mother or you disobey your father, you get in punishment, you get chastisement, you get a whooping. All right, so Yahweh Shem Yahushai is whooping us right now. All right, we are under all these other nations. You're a princess of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You're special. Yahweh Shem Yahushai loves his daughters. Yahweh Shem Yahushai loves his sons. All right, we have particular things that we are to do, and this is what it is our job to do.
And break the name down real quick, you know.
God, Yahweh meaning he is, he to be, he exists. All right, Yahweh is him. All right, he is the one that loves us. Yahweh Shai means he saves, he delivers, he is salvation. All right, our salvation lies in Yahweh Shai. All right, for the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian. There is no other. And there is no other way that we can receive salvation without the only begotten Son. All right? It is for us to receive salvation. The elect, Lord willing, hey, we be of that number. We're of the hopeful elect. All right? Hey, making our bodies a living sacrifices, praying, and fasting and doing everything and doing the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that we may be found faithful, worthy, and true of his mercy and of his grace.
The time right now is a grace period, and we try to make sure, we're doing the right things that we're supposed to do. We say the righteous run into Yahweh Shem Yahushai is a strong tower, Proverbs 18:10. So right now that you have this grace and this mercy, this is the best time to get to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because that mercy window is closing.
Right. Hey, like sales don't last forever. All right. Salvation is not gonna take forever. It only takes a certain amount of time. All right. It takes the appointed time that Yahweh Shem Yahushai has set forth. All right. Salvation will come to the nation of Israel. All right. He gave us signs and wonders. We might not know the day or time. All right. When salvation comes, just like typically you don't know the day or time when that flash sale is over. All right. Flash sales are typically something spur of the moment or manager specials. All right, most of the time they come up for a second and then they go away. right? Exclusive. Hey, while supplies last. All right? While supplies last, supply is the salvation. It's the supply of His word. All right? How about Shem Yahushua? All right?
Right. There's a time limit on that. You know, there's a time limit, you know, that Yahweh Shem Yahushua appointed for, you know, the prophets to be on the highways and byways. You know? And it's closing out.
Sirach 36:2, it says, and send thee fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee.
Right. Shalaka. We're asking Yahweh Shem Yahushua to send fear upon all the nations. All right. First and foremost, upon 2/3 of our own people. All right. Because what does Yahweh Shem Yahushua say?
Judgment starts in my house first.
Judgment starts in my house first. All right. But through fear, we persuade men. All right. We persuade the men, women, and children of our nation that Yahweh Shem Yahushua wants you to get right. If you don't, that ass whooping it will continue. All right. That ass whipping will continue. If you continue to put off the day of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to catch you like a thief in the night.
What do you say? I'm gonna laugh at you
and mock you when your fear comes.
So if you don't get right with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, your worst is nightmares. You don't make sure they come up on you, man.
Right. Hey, you
said you don't want to be caught in the Lord's hand, man. Definitely on the judgment side of being judged as wicked.
Hey, you afraid of spiders? The biggest spider is going to come, or the smallest spider. All right. But that spider is going to terrify you because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is Al-Shaddai. All right? That's what these other nations know him as. Al-Shaddai. All right? That demon-like tower. All right? So Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to take your worst fears and he's going to make them come true. All right? You can believe it's a fairy tale. You can believe it's fiction. All right? But guess what? If it's fiction, then look at if it's fiction, hey, believe it to be a horror movie.
Like Paranormal Activity.
Right. Believe it to be a horror movie, and you want to pretend Yahweh Shem Yahushua is a genie in a bottle, that he's going to grant your every wish with salvation, with rainbows and cookies and sunshine. All right? This is what you Christians believe. All right? What he's going to do is he's going to grant you the wish of destruction. All right? That ICBM missile, that thermonuclear fire, that terror. All right?
Later. You good.
This is Jeremiah chapter 3, starting at verse 12, and it says, go and proclaim these words toward the north, and say, return thou backsliding Israel. Saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, I will not cause mine anger to fall upon you, for I am merciful, saith the Lord. And I will not keep my anger forever. 13. Only acknowledge thy iniquity, that thou hast transgressed against the Lord thy power, and hast scattered thy ways to the strangers under every green tree, and ye have not obeyed my voice, saith the Lord.
Right. So Yahweh Shem Yahushua said, since we did not obey his word, all right, we've been scattered, hey, we've been broken down, we've been beaten, we've been downtrodden, all right, we have been forsaken because we kept not the covenant. We did not the things that are pleasing unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Instead of feeding our spirit with Yahweh Shem Yahushua and satisfying the spirit, we chose to satisfy our flesh. And ultimately because we were designed that way. All right? For Yahweh Shem Yahushua's word to be found faithful, just, and true. All right? So that every man can be considered a liar, but Yahweh Shem Yahushua be found true. All right? For prophecy's sake. All right, so we get to know and understand the inheritance that is given to us, that we hold it to a high regard. Why? Because we felt what it is to be in a low estate. We felt what it is to be a heathen nation without a power. All right, even though, hey, we were liking unto heathens, but not the heathens. Okay?
Verse 14. Jeremiah 3 and 14, it says, turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion.
Right. Yeah, how about Shem Yahushua?
I just saw that.
Yeah, how about Shem Yahushua? Hey, read that. Let's lock it.
Yeah, read it again.
Read that again.
No, the license plates behind us say heathen on it.
Okay.
Jeremiah 3:14. It says, "Turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion."
Right. Yahweh Shem Yahushua said he is married unto us. He's going to take us one of a city. All right. He's not going to prove that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not going to deliver every Israel. All right. He said one of a city, two in the field. He said when there's two in the field,
Yeah, one shall be taken.
one shall be taken. All right. So Yahweh Shem Yahushua is telling you salvation is not even all inclusive for his own nation. So how much more, should you fight for the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua? Fight for the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
Because that's it, it's, you look, it's like on this side, maybe only one brother get that salvation.
Yeah.
That's what it could be. If you want to run the numbers game, now we have faith that, and we, know that by knowing the truth, you're a little bit above the rest.
God.
But it don't make you, it's not a first sealed deal.
Right. You're not exempt. You're not exempt from judgment because Yahweh Shem Yahushua, all right, ultimately Yahweh is going to put Yahweh Shai to do what? To judge, to sift. All right, the angels are going to sift. All this process is going to happen. All right, because we know, brothers will be, there's some so-called brothers that will be found untrue. Lord willing, that's none of us.
Yeah, in the,
right.
in those,
Or none of you brothers.
the times of the trials that we about to go through, you think you may see some brothers that had, that been on fire fall out.
Oh.
Not that I'm wishing that on nobody, but, it's possible. And the Lord might make an example of them to test other brothers' faith,
Oh.
Certain, apostle recall was talking about it, if one of the apostles, goes out, Lord willing not, but y'all should expect, you should have it in your mind frame that you still gonna carry on and do the work.
God. And that's all to the glory and praise of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. His word being just and true. Showing you, we are all but men. All right? Showing you we don't have salvation. All right? We are still fighting for our salvation. Okay? This is not a guaranteed win to be a part of the elect right now. It's not guaranteed until Yahweh Shem Yahushua fulfills all the prophecy. All right? Till all the prophecy to the ICBM missiles, all right, hitting down and the righteous scarcely be saved. That's when it's the for sure win. That's when you know. All right? That's when you know. And only at that point. Okay?
Sirach 36:3, it says, "Lift up thy hands against the strange nations, and let them see thy power."
Right. So we're asking Yahweh Shem Yahushua to lift up his hands. All right. And this is essentially a little bit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua lifting up his hands to the strange nations. All right. Bringing the remembrance back unto us. Remembering who we are and whose we are. All right. Remembering that we have the law, statutes, and commandments to guide us, to lead us in the way. We have the word, the wisdom, the knowledge, and the understanding. We have apostles, starting with our head apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramla, Apostle Rakam. All right? All the elders, this wisdom and this knowledge that is being shared and given by the Holy Spirit. All right? This is the first form of spiritual power, really.
Yeah.
All right? This is the first form. You can't get the spiritual power unless you have the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
You gotta be in the spirit too.
Right? Because you have to have the faith. That faith has to be there. You have to be rooted in the word. You have to believe that this is bigger than yourself. You have to believe it's bigger than your camp. All right? You have to believe that it is all about Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And there's nothing else.
Yeah, that faith of a mustard seed, being that mustard seed is small, but what comes out of it,
It's the biggest herb.
compacted in that small, grain. You can't eat like a little piece of sand, just a little bit bigger than sand. It's not having about little faith, It's about the content that's inside of that little shell.
Right.
You know, you need a big spirit. You know, like what did Elisha say to Elijah? Or no, after Elijah got beamed up, what did Elisha, pray for a double portion? You know, of what he just got, because he just witnessed that him being taken up.
Right.
You know,
that's faith. It took his faith to even be able to witness.
And for Elijah to, have the spirit on them, call down fire, to call on Yahweh by Shemi Al-Shai to rain down fire on them, heathen idols. All right, that took a great amount of faith.
Right. Right. Hey, it took faith to perform the works, and it took faith to be the one to be able to witness the account.
Yeah.
All right.
The altars, because he shares his secrets to the prophets.
Yep.
Right. So he's not just gonna let the average Joe Blow see these prophecies. That's why the world, the majority of the world is blinded.
Yep.
Right.
Because what did he do? What did he also pray for? He also prayed that his eyes would be open so he could see that those who are with us, all right, the Elohim, Yahweh Shai, the Yahweh Shai and the Elohim, are with us. All right, when he's seen the angels in the heaven, all right, when he's seen all those chariots, okay, that it be made known. All right, he had to have the faith that his eyes would be open. All right.
Without faith, it's impossible to please Yahweh Shai.
Hey, it's impossible to seek salvation. All right. If you don't have faith, you're not seeking salvation. You're seeking vain lust. All right. It's a vain lust that you have. You're just seeking self, because faith is something believing without seeing. All right. Something outside of yourself. All right. There's nothing that you have that is more important than faith. And faith is a gift, all right, imparted by Yahweh by Shemi Al-Shai. So if you believe in this truth, if you're hearing the word, all right, if you hear, you understand in your heart, your mind, all right, hey, Yahweh by Shemi Al-Shai has imparted you with a certain amount of faith.
Faith is an action.
Right? Yeah, it's an action. All right?
This is Jeremiah chapter 2, starting at verse 19.
You told me.
And it says, "Thine own wickedness shall correct thee, and thy backsliding shall reprove thee. Know therefore and see that it is an evil thing and bitter that thou hast forsaken the Lord thy power, and that my fear is not in thee, saith the Lord Yahweh by Shemi Al-Shai of hosts."
Right. To not have the fear of Yahweh by Shemi Al-Shai is an evil thing. All right? The backsliding, our own evil doing is correcting us right now. All right? And that's by the will of Yahweh by Shemi Al-Shai. For the atrocities, once again, that we have committed, the things that we have done. You see, we are all held accountable. Though judgment is not expedient, all right? Though it's not expedient, it's still what? It still comes to pass. It's still accounted for. All right? You might think you got away. All right? That woman might think she got away from cheating on her husband. That man might think he got away because he laid with another man's wife. All right? Eating abominable foods, committing abominable acts. You might think that you got away.
You think when you do certain things, you don't get judged right away. You think you can get away with it.
Hey, it is a curve for the women that got it. And they're all heathens.
Oh, in the heathen car. Right.
Oh my goodness.
That's funny.
That's you, man. They act like how about Shemi got personality and humor.
Hey, and you can't see, it's really, in this small strip right here, there's not many cars that have license plate facing this way, but that one is directly in line.
Yeah, right in front of the camp. We ain't set up here, on purpose, but it's just what the Spirit did. And honestly, the last couple of times we set up camp, we've been down there.
God.
So, we came on a different day, and then, just the Spirit had it.
God.
That's just hilarious right
You got more on that, or?
You got more?
Yeah, just too much space. Jeremiah 2:20. It says, "For of old time I have broken thy yoke and burst thy bands, and thou saidest, I will not transgress. When upon every high hill and under every green tree thou wanderest playing the harlot."
Right. Israel played the harlot. All right. And being that you played the harlot, we played the harlot. All right. What did that lead us to? It led us to disobedience.
Yeah, the destruction.
The destruction. The disobedience has what? Hey, for an action, there's reaction, cause and effect. All right? The reaction was, oh, you broke my laws, statutes, and commandments, you care not for me? I'm going to do away with you for a time period. This is your punishment, this is your judgment for right now, until that ultimate ass whooping comes. Right? You're on timeout right now. That's essentially what we're on. We're on a timeout. All right? No matter what you getting put down or in your past life, this life, whatever it looks like, this is only a timeout. That ass whooping is an ICBM missile, or you're found exempt from not getting that ICBM missile. All right? That's when your father or your mother has mercy on you and said, you know what, you did enough, or you whooped yourself. Because I didn't have timeout, I got whoopings. You had that one brother, one sister who used to run around the house or whatever, went out and get out of whoopings because they used to beat themselves, and their parents be like, you know what, I can't even whoop them. They look at them. All right, look at her. She's all on the ground crying hysterical. She didn't beat herself. She fell asleep on the ground, crying herself to sleep. She whooped herself. All right? All right?
Jeremiah 2:21. "Yet I had planted thee a noble vine, wholly a right seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me?"
Right, because we clinged unto these other nations, the ways of these other nations. We wanted to be like the heathen in a way. We wanted to say, you know what, they look like they're having so much fun out there. They're look.
Yeah, they could eat whatever they want.
They can eat whatever they want. They have no rules and regulations. We just want to be like them. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua said, you don't want to be like them. I didn't make you like them. I made you above them. Why would you want to be like them? Right? Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is a separatist. They're separatists. All right? They want their people their way. They want to stay by themselves. That's why Yahweh Shem Yahushua, hey, it's in the law that we're not going to live around with these other nations. It's in the law that we're not even going to share the same table as these other nations. We eat not with the
they could worship, Buddha and all these other idols all they want. Jake rock a little Buddha chain and get shot down in the street. So you didn't make you like these other nations, so that's why I said that the Lord sanctified you among them. Sanctified just to be made holy, separate.
Right.
You get chastised for these things, these other nations don't. Why? Because they were likened unto bastards, and right. So the Lord chastised his sons. All right. He don't, like we was going into in the beginning. He don't, in the beginning of this camp, hey, that the Lord isn't dealing with everybody.
Right.
Okay. So the responsibility that and the covenant that He made with us, that's a deal, a contract. All right. There's repercussions to those contracts. Now we're not saved by the law, and these two-thirds here in America, they're counted as the heathen right now. That's why you guys, Jacob eat a whole rack of pork ribs and crab legs and everything. He don't get sick. But you eat some shit that you didn't even know had pork in it, and you've messed up the rest of the night or maybe a couple days.
Right.
Put you in a damn coma.
Yeah.
Jake eat McDonald's 24/7. He cool. He in better health than you. You trying to eat healthy and you more messed up than he is. That's just the chastisement of the Lord.
Hey, testimony right quick. I was at work, right? Work, they had a potluck. Here it is. Somebody offered me some spaghetti.
It's fine.
I ate the spaghetti, and I was like, this is different. I thought it was, you know, a little good at first. I was like, okay. Next thing you know, hey, everything was all bad. It was not good. Everything was all bad. And the thing is, I asked if it had any pork or anything in it, and I was told no. But lo and behold, hey, for me not using better judgment and just saying, let me not do it. Yeah, how about Shimmy Al-Shai? I got chastised for something, and and I apologize. Yeah, about Shimmy Al-Shai. That was horrible. All right, hey, we are not like these other people. All right.
This Proverbs 3:31 says, "Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways."
Right. Choose none of his ways.
Yeah. So we're a holy, right? We're a holy people to be separate. We're above these people, right? So we're not supposed to do anything that they do. We're not supposed to eat their foods. We're not supposed to be doing anything.
Their customs.
Yeah.
Their customs. Any, you know, here it is. This devil says you can marry who you want to marry. You can do what you want to do. It's your world. All right? Hey, in our law, our daughters are not allowed to marry anybody outside of our nation. So how can you marry who you want to marry? Matter of fact, she doesn't even choose who she marries. It's her father's choice. If she doesn't have a father, if she has a big brother, it's her brother's choice. All right? So, your Aleister Crowley, do as thy wilt spirit, all right, that is here in America and that is runs so rampant, okay, is a falsehood. All right?
Yeah.
It will always lead you to a demise. It will always bring hellish conditions upon you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds, because you were never meant to live after the way of the heathen.
Yeah, they go back to the custom to Esau, you know, because when it was told unto them not to go into what was that, Canaanite wife, I believe, not to go with the Canaanite wife. That's the first thing he went and got, a woman of Canaan. So that's the spirit he has. Just you know, there's no uprightness in his ways, no uprightness in him. All right, he's adverse to the laws that Yahweh Shem Al-Shai put in place from the garden. You know, from the spirit of the serpent to Cain to Esau, Edom today, to the so-called white man who is the devil of the Bible. All right, but in today's terms, they call themselves the white. You know, to try to make themselves look and appear pure, which that's just a facade. I gotta put it on the comment board real quick.
It's got a wolf.
This is Yasharella 144K, Amos 3:2. You only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Right. Hey, Yahweh Shem Al-Shai said, I've only known you, Israel. All right. It's you who I care about. It is you who's righteous, true. All right. Hey, it is you who I've given these things. I give you the laws, statutes, and commandments. I give you a covenant. Matter of fact, I love you so much, I'm not even gonna just keep that covenant that I had with your forefathers. I'm yet gonna make another covenant with you for salvation in this day.
Yeah.
Yet I still will have mercy on you. All right? Though you turn your back and turn from me, I still love you.
Yep.
You're my greatest creation. If I was a child with a toy, you're my favorite toy. But it's you who I love.
Yeah.
All right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. All right?
Right. The iniquity just being sin. Who sin is a transgression of the law. All right. Who was given the law?
Yeah.
You know.
This Psalms 37:1, it says, "Fret not thou self because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity."
Right.
So all the ways of the heathens is all iniquity, man. It's all sin.
Right. don't envy it.
Yeah.
Don't cling on to it.
Don't make it go off.
It's no way to live. It's no way to live. Hey, that here, think about how it is today. All right? Here it is. You're meant to be above all nations and to rule other nations, and what are we stuck doing? You got to go to work, don't you? All right? Your kids can get it in their mind to talk back to you. They can get it in their mind. If you any kind of parent, you going, hey, if they do, you're going to correct them. All right? The very fabric that you wear, the toothbrush that you use, the toothpaste that you use, all right, everything is against you in this world. This concrete that we stand on, this air that we breathe, the sights that we see, the food that you eat, right? Because visually, all this shit is unpleasing to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All this shit that you see, these buildings and everything, it's all defiled. It's made with all bullshit materials. All right? Yahweh Shem Yahushua has materials. He put certain woods in the earth, certain plants in the earth. All right? For your dwelling. All right? So you have a better sense. All right? So you can keep your sense. Mm-hmm. Everything here gives you a low frequency, a low vibration.
Oh, it's fake.
Right.
Most of it is fake. You know, processed, GMO. You know,
It's all poison.
yeah, defiled. Our bread is defiled. The spliced. You know, from different animals to
the wood.
to the chicken.
To the wood that you build your house with.
Right.
All right? You're not even supposed to mingle different types of wood
Right.
to build your dwelling place. This devil can't get shit right. But
Yeah.
I bet you his house is built out of all oak or all pine or all whatever.
And those there's a show, I don't know what, I forgot what channel it comes on, but they would redo those, or they would remodel those like big log cabins and shit. And those probably, but those pretty much the wood itself help insulate it, keep it cool in the summertime, and keep it warm in the winter. That's without all the insulation and all that shit. It's just a natural insulation.
Right.
You know, the everything that this devil has done underneath his rulership, you know, is, you know, it's bad for the environment.
Yeah, and I'm profitable. I'm profitable to your spirit. I'm profitable to the earth.
Even the most basic need for life, which is water, even that's polluted with a bunch
Yeah,
of shit.
that's why it says that when this devil goes down, even the trees are gonna rejoice. You know, because they in mourning right now too.
Right. Hey, look at them.
They trying to cut. Hey, they lives like Jake.
Right.
You know, they go down and cut out deforest the whole Amazon.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, look at these trees. Look at these trees right now.
And that's spiritual too, because in the book, in the Gospels, you had that man say, "I see trees as men," the blind man.
Yeah.
You know, which that precept goes into the goes hand in hand with the serpent in the garden.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, the trees are mourning. Hey, everything is mourning under this devil's rule. You see these leaves on the tree and they fall off, and those are like tears.
Well, these trees wouldn't even be out here like that.
Oh no,
That ain't a desert tree.
That's a hybrid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I'm saying they wouldn't even really make it out here
Yeah.
without, you know,
That's everything about
and
this place.
just how they put dams and shit,
Yep.
you know, to block water and maneuver water certain. You wouldn't be able to live out in Vegas like that.
Yep.
It'd be a fucking desert.
This is
Strategic.
This is
Strategic.
Yes. The move. Everything he uses a weapon to keep us going off and be farther away from our power and how much shot.
Right.
But he knows
Yeah. It's Psalms 2. You know, let us cut the cords asunder.
Yep.
You know, cut off that connection. You know that we got.
because that connection, and it's crazy that Esau understands the connection as much as he can, but he knows he has to understand it enough not to let you have it.
That's why that's the identity.
Right.
The apostles go into that. They say, the apostles always saying that, to tell a lie, you have to know the truth first.
God.
And these devils have done extensive research. They know you better than you.
Right.
Hey,
God. Hey, that's the spirit. Matter of fact, go ahead and pull that, Rush.
Loose lips.
What it say in Daniel 2, it says that knowledge will be increased. All right.
What did you say?
Loose lips sink ships.
Sink ships.
Yeah.
And what it says that their tongue shall fall upon themselves,
God.
as we're witnessing in real time.
All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 3, and it says, "Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee."
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no secret that they can hide. He's wiser than Daniel. All right. So this devil has searched out, how to destroy you, what it is how you receive your power. How do you get out of a bad situation?
Yeah.
How do you get out of a bad case? Why do you think Trump want to take the prophets of doom away? All right, because he knows, when something's spoken, there's a mass awakening happening. All right, no different than when they broke Queen Elizabeth's wand. That spell was being lifted. All right, the veil was being lifted.
I just
and that was in the sight of everyone.
I just seen a video on YouTube, and I lost it. I gotta try to refind it, but it was this little Edomite looking girl, and she was breaking down, the firmaments, pretty much in Genesis 1. She was pulling out little precepts too, but breaking down the firmaments almost to a T, and just showing like on a diagram like what the world would really look like according to that, and she broke down the firmaments not being just like the earth revolving around the sun,
Right.
but and going into specific verses, but it was just it was just funny to see. Right. She wasn't completely 100% right, but she was a lot closer than a lot of people.
Most of these people.
A lot of people would even have a chance to. But where did that knowledge come from? That knowledge came from the prophets, because without the prophets, you would still have people thinking that the earth is 1 billion years old. They still try to have their scientists try to say that.
Right. You would still believe that there's a hell up under the ground.
Yeah.
Right? If you dig far enough, you're gonna reach hell. That's what. That's the mind frame that this modern day Christianity tries to put you in. All right? You think heaven's gonna come down on a rock, right? Heaven, the rock is going to come down. Yahweh Shai, our rock. All right? Our rock is going to come down and deliver us unto the Father. All right?
That shows too that the highest form of knowledge it comes from Yahweh Bashim Shai.
God.
That the scriptures, knowledge of the scriptures, but Yahweh Bashim Shai has and gives the knowledge. So without that, you really don't got knowledge. Without true understanding of the Lord. Was you going to grab? Okay.
This is
I have to grab it.
This is Psalm 64 and 6. Actually, I'll start up at verse 2. Psalm 64 and 2.
Just grab one above. If you got to read into it, just grab one above.
Okay. Psalm 64 and 5. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them?
Right.
6.
Who shall see them? Who shall see them? Read that again from the top.
Psalm 64 and 5. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? Verse 6. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep.
Right. The trap. They lay snares and traps for you to get caught up in. And they said, hey, who seen us? We didn't do that. hey, I'm over here. Hey, no, look at them. Then they point the finger and said, it wasn't us. It wasn't us. Just like most of these peace officers, all right? These peace officers that have been getting caught up lately, all right? But now, hey, they got the man in office where they ain't got to answer for too much. They almost Judge Dredd, all right? They almost there. They almost got that type of power, all right? To be judge and jury.
Yeah, that's why and so they search out your they search you out with a diligent search. They tailor make wickedness to appeal to Jake. Wickedness is tailor made and designed by Esau to attract Jake. They doing it. What appeals to Jake? That's why you had when C19 was sitting, you had the juvenile come out,
Jack that thing up.
right? And then you had they were promoting it to Jake. Same with trying to get people on board with Trump. All right, the first election you had YG saying F Donald Trump. All right, and everybody was on that hype, and now they had niggas for Trump. You know, and you had the so-called black man, saying that Trump is king, wearing that stupid ass shirt. So, but all they do is appeal, just like the rap industry. Amalek at the top of it.
Yep.
You know.
And he owns all the companies. He owns everything.
And who's hits are being played is the ones talking about killing, destroying our nation. You know. They ain't playing the conscious rap no more on the main on news. You know, that ended a long time ago.
Yeah,
that was hot until the 90s, and then they cut that right off.
Right.
You came with too much intellect, and you ain't never seen the you be like, damn, he a good rapper.
You see the last one. The last one was really like Lupe Fiasco. When he was like, dumb it down.
Yeah.
Dumb it down. Like that song, after that song, really, everything just became dumb. Right? It's like they had, yeah, it was just like a last stitch bet that him, J. Cole, had before you go, like, hey, I'll let you try to put out what you want to put out and see how it works out. But if it don't work out for you,
see how Kendrick evolved or devolved.
Right.
Because he just went in, so now he gotta come new.
Right.
Now he pretty much just a regular, gangster rapper. That's how he's portraying him now.
Right. He's at the pinnacle of his career. Right.
Mm-hmm.
He's at the pinnacle of his career. What is his next album gonna be like? All right.
He ain't gonna come with I'll put money. He ain't gonna come with To Pimp a Butterfly.
Right.
We're not coming to none of this.
Right. Because he's walked away.
Yeah.
All right.
You chose who you want to sleep with that way.
This is a last stitch effort. All right.
So if he not riches in the day of wrath, and that's what they doing, praying for inscription.
Yeah, what shall riches do profit you in the day of wrath?
All right.
All right. Hey, there's no profit.
So what is the one where he said, might be saying on that, the riches get of the world and you lose your soul.
Right. What shall a man gain? Matter of fact, can you pull that up, Darash?
It's 20 in Matthew 24. I think 40. 41, 42.
This is 13 and 10. It says,
what
the disciples.
What is script? You just said 13 and 10.
Matthew's 13 and 10. Matthew's 13 and 10. I think that's okay. And the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables?
Right. Here it is. The disciples ask Yahushua a question. Why are you speaking to them in parables? Why are you speaking to them in similitude of something? How come you're giving them something to refer to, right? That is sort of different. It's the same, but
I'll pull it up
it's different. You're just telling them a different way. Why do that? Why speak unto them in that way? Why say it like that?
He said, and he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given.
Right. So Yahweh Shai said, Yahweh Shai said, I give these mysteries to you. It's not for them. It's not for everybody. It's not for the heathen nations. It's not even for the whole nation of Israel. It's only for you, the elect. Lord willing, we'd be of that number. It's only for you.
Matthew 16:26.
Receive this. Get this. Eat this word. This is my body. All right? This is my blood as we're coming up on the Passover. All right? This is what Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is saying. Eat this. Take this. This is the good word. This is healthy for you. This will provide you all nutrients, endurance, whatever it is you need, it is in my bread.
Drink this, eat this, you get life.
Right? It is living waters. All right? It is the blood. All right? It is the flesh that is my bone. All right? Stand and believe and eat of me. Okay?
He's the whole meal. The appetizer, the actual meal, and the dessert.
Right? Because here
What
it is.
was it in Mark?
Yeah, how about Shimei Shai? Hey, wants no other. He wants the ones that he prayed for. He said, I prayed not for the world. That was not just the whole world. That was talking about the world of Israel. All right? All you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, and speckled birds whose father's line goes back of his nation. He wasn't praying for all of his nation. He only prayed for those that he gave. All right? That the Father gave him, Salakia. All right? His disciples. All right? His beloved. All right?
This is Matthew chapter.
Start at 25 when you're done. But yeah.
No, he's going to hold it. We're going to go back into that.
Come on.
This is Matthew chapter 16, verse 25, and it says, "For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it." 26, "For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?"
Right. What should you profit if you gain everything and you lose your soul? You got to be willing to lay it all on the line. You got to say, you know what? The hell with this place. Fuck them kids. All right? Fuck that wife. Fuck this life if it comes to it. You got to be willing to walk away from all this shit. Fuck that car. Fuck that bike. Fuck all these people. Fuck my job. It don't matter. Fuck this money.
Right. We're not saying to be unwise and just throw it away, but when it comes to down to the bottom of it, you're not going to put those things above Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai and serving the Lord. That's why Apostle Paul said, make yourself a living sacrifice. Everything else comes after. Okay, everything else is on the back burner, essentially. Or you have to straighten your priorities to line them up with the Most High's priorities and what He's calling for you.
Right.
All right.
Money is a defense. All right. If a man don't work, he don't eat. Okay. We know we have to work. We know there's certain things that we have to do to continue in this way, in this life. All right. We are meant to suffer. Part of our suffrage is to be here and to go to this job, wake up at 10 a.m., to wake up at 3 a.m., all right? To do back-breaking work, all right? To sit in the office on a computer all day, whatever, drive all day, whatever your job is. If you're a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, Seminole Indian, or speckled bird whose father's line goes back, you are not supposed to be working however it is the hell you work right now. I don't care if you got your own damn business, okay? You're still putting too much effort into it. You're supposed to have somebody working your business for you while you enjoy the comforts of like the wealthy, all right?
They do.
We are the wealthy. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not only, he's not made us wealthy in finances, he's made us wealthy in spirit. All right? All the wealth in the spirit is above all finances. All right? Because with wisdom and knowledge, all else comes. All right?
Yeah.
Hey, you got to have a certain amount of knowledge to start the business it is that you want to start. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is no different. You have to have a certain amount of knowledge to rule in his kingdom. You have to have the law, statutes, commandments written in your inward parts to be a part of his nation. He wants to make sure that you know there's no ifs, ands, questions, or about it. We are to teach others the way to walk, not to be taught by other nations. Yahweh Shem Yahushua has set us up to be the masters, the lords, the teachers. Okay?
But if you love that money, you're gonna do something strange for a piece of change. And you're seeing that with your idols and your influences. You know, what did they have to do? You know, they had to bend that back. You know, get on their knees for them dollars. You know, and that's what you want to give up for? The lust? That's crazy. Everything here at the foul, he said, don't. Basically, you want now, not the later. I love saying that because you want the riches of this world. That's all bullshit. It's all folly. It's all crap. You know, the kingdom to come is.
And this shit has been the same shit that this devil has offered time after time. All right. Matter of fact, go to Matthew 3. All right. He told Yahweh Shai he would give him the kingdoms of the world. He let him see all the kingdoms. All right, of the world, to tempt him. All this shit, hey, there's nothing new under the sun. That's why this dirty, ratchet place, all right, America, aka Sodom and Gomorrah, aka Egypt, aka Babylon, aka Rome 2.0, all right, all the shit that was happening in those kingdoms are happening here. It's all them wrapped up into one.
This is Matthew 4:4. It says, "But he answered and said, It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Most High."
Right. Shouldn't live by bread. Shouldn't live by the bread of this life. All right. Whether it be finances, whether it be by the word of this life. Hey, this is how you get rich quick. This is the way you walk in, and this will make you better.
Fix your credit in.
Right. Hey, let me tell you the secret. All right, as that movie came out 20 years ago or so, all right, the secret. No, there ain't no damn secret. All right? There's only Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right? You can't know the real secret until the prophets came out on the highways and byways. All right? The secret that you're telling is a falsehood, is a lie. All right? Those are all, hey, what do they call it? Pyramid schemes. Right? Yep. Yep.
I'm going to jump down. That's Matthew 4:8. It says, Yahweh said unto Yahweh said unto him, It is written again, Thou shalt not tempt Yahweh Shem Yahushua thy power. And again the devil took him up unto an exceeding high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them.
Right. He said, hey, you can have all this if you but worship me. Bow down and worship me. Call the angels down from heaven to save you and everything. And I'll give you all this. All right? This shit ain't new.
Because it was given to me. So
right.
I'll give it to you. Nigga, don't you know I made you? How you gonna give me something that already belongs to me?
Right.
So I don't want nothing you gonna offer me because what the Father Yahweh gave his son Yahweh Shah. And we know this. So why we don't want nothing here. Ain't shit here.
It's all better. Yahweh Shem Yahushua has something way better.
Eyes have not seen, ears have not heard. Can't wait for that creativity.
You got it.
Come. And said unto him, All these things will I give thee if thou wilt fall down and worship me.
Crazy. Right. So this is what Satan wants you to do. He wants you to stay in this world. Esau, Edom loves it when when this is it. This is the place. Hey, everything is happening. I get to go trick off this weekend. You know, I got some freaks and everything. We can do. We're going country. Hey, we about to go. Hey, we about to do a big passport browse. All right, let's go abroad. Let's do something. All right, hey man, I got change. I got something. I ain't got to worry about nothing.
My papa just sent me
right?
$3 more extra $1 million.
I ain't sold out. Hey, I got this chick. She about to go sick for the chick.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
All right.
Could be.
Okay, we're gonna drop that.
Yeah,
You got it.
This is First Kings 3 and verse 12. It says, "Behold, I have done according to thy words. Lo, I have given thee a wise and an understanding heart, so that there was none like thee before thee, neither after thee shall any arise like unto thee. And I have also given thee that which thou hast not asked, both riches and honor, so that there shall not be any among the kings like unto thee all thy days." And this was when in a dream where Solomon was having, and prayed that the Lord gave him wisdom and understanding. All right, and in return, Yahweh blessed him with not only that wisdom, but also the riches of the world too. Okay, and that's pretty much the order things will happen in when you get the wisdom. All right, and then the substance is all after that. Yahweh Shai, being a reincarnated, a reincarnation of Solomon. All right. Yeah, but reincarnated as Yahweh Shai.
Oh yeah. Got it.
Okay. But yeah, I might have, but previous life of Yahweh Shai was Solomon through the Spirit. But if you can receive it, but Yahweh Shai didn't trip when Satan was, getting at him or trying to sift him in the wilderness, because he already knew he had the riches that were pretty much secured for him. He already knew he couldn't give nothing that wasn't of his father. That it wasn't his to give. That was him relying on the scriptures, using the scriptures to rebuke that devil. All right, rebuke Satan. So that's at the forefront. We gotta have the scriptures in the front of our minds.
God. Hey, and because what does the world say? How's it going? They say, hey, get the money first, then get the bag, and then get the house, and then get the house. All right?
Yeah.
Money, power, and respect. So it's all ass backwards.
Yeah, get the money and everything else follow.
Yeah. Right. Power and respect. Hey, the power is Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. The respect is what comes in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai doing your job. The money is a defense to those things.
So,
right? The money is just so you can use the world. All right? The money is so you can have these other nations. Remember, you're supposed to be the head. The money is really to lend out to these other nations so you can get a return, because you're in the business. It's the family business. Family business of kingship. A family business of being the top.
I got another pre real quick. This is Ecclesiasticus 11:21. It says, "Marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord and abide in thy labor, for it is an easy thing in the sight of the Lord on the sudden to make a poor man rich."
Hey, there's nothing for Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai to give you substance, riches, all right, to give you fame and wealth. All right, but Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai's fame is not going to be the fame of this world.
Yeah.
It's going to be the fame of having a good name, the fame of being able to cling unto the laws, statutes, and commandments, and that you made your body a living sacrifice.
Yeah, it said that sudden is like instant. All right. The scriptures say that that hey, he will these riches gotten by deceit, you know, robbery. All right, they're going to be translated from one kingdom to another.
Right.
We're going through a translation right now. That's why the Lord's taking out America.
Right.
You know, Babylon the Great. That's why he's bringing down this infrastructure of the beast system. All right, Rome, you know, went out. All right, same way America is remodeled after Rome. America's gonna go out. You know, it's just gonna be on a grander scale because these are the last days. These are the last times before the kingdom. All right, and the Lord is dramatic. All right, he likes everything fashioned like a movie. He wants to see, you know, he wants to make it interesting.
Right.
All right, the Lord loves the underdog story. If you when you read the scriptures, you see that Israel embodies that.
You don't have to. Yahweh Shemel Shai doesn't have to have manipulative practices. He doesn't have to build a ship and make sure that certain families are on it. All right? He doesn't have to lie his way and get riches by deceit. All right? Yahweh Shemel Shai is righteous. He made it all. He controls it all. He gives the kingdom to who he wants. All right? Yahweh, hey, ruleth in the kingdom of men. Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
You got it.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 39, starting at verse 25. For the good are good things created from the beginning, so evil things for sinners.
Right. For the good things are created for the good in the beginning, and the evil things that are for sinners. All right? Hey, because if you want evil and you do evil, hey, you got an evil reward coming to you.
Oh yeah, indeed.
All right? It's your portion. If you do good, good comes unto you. All right? You follow after the way of Yahweh Shemel Shai, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. All right? Good things happen to you. Your life is prolonged a little bit longer. You have the substance to take care of your family. All right? You might get a vacation here or there. Shit, just the fact that you get to breathe and live another day to wake up is a blessing in itself. All right? That's a gift.
Yep.
But if you do wickedly, hey, you might get a fucking million.
Destination.
You might get $1 million contract. All right, you might get that $1 million contract. All right, you might get a very nice house. All right, but in all of that, with all that happening, all right, you having a nice house and having a home and having a car. Now you get a final destination and you get decapitated in front of your children. All right? Or you lose all your riches and then, hey, your family leaves you. All right? Amongst other things. These are just small examples. All right?
But these things actually happen.
Hey, but you wanted to count everything to the good. It was all good.
A week ago.
It went up on a Tuesday. You got it. You got everything. Everything happened for you. All the stars aligned.
Got it on Tuesday and lost everything Wednesday.
Because Yahweh Shemel Shai said it's nothing. It's nothing to make a poor man rich.
Yeah.
Just like it's nothing. You're in that trick baggie. You stole the man and his heritage. You stole his land and his heritage. You claim to be the people of the book and you are not. You are a liar, a false accuser. All right?
Imposter.
An imposter.
Nothing impossible.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 39, verse 26. It says, the principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape, and oil and clothing. 27. All these things are for good to the godly, so to the sinners they are turned into evil.
Right. Because, hey, this devil has corrupted everything. He has used everything. He's corrupted the food. He's corrupted the materials. He corrupted the water. Hey, and it's being used against him. This devil is, he corrupted the water, the living water, the word. All right? Evil Jake, who sold out their own nation, they corrupted the word is being used against them. All right? He was like, no, that ain't gonna happen to me. You see, my family, we go back to so many generations, and you know, my family did sell out our nation, but you know, we got riches and everything like that. But yet, this devil is still coming for you. Right? We've been house niggas. Candyland lasts forever. That's what you said.
Yes, you did.
All right? But what happened to Candyland at the end of Django? That motherfucker blew up.
And burnt down.
It burnt down.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's harder to be wicked, you know, than it is to be righteous.
Yeah.
You got to be more, you know, it's so much more complex. You just look at how the devil has to just purify water,
Right.
you know, or so when he does something, he has so many adverse reactions to it, then he got to come up with a whole bunch of other scientific shit to just get it back to its regular state.
How is
You know, and that's a constant thing that he has to do
it purifying?
with everything.
Now what they talking about, purifying salt water. All right? If you purifying salt water, now it's an expensive process to purify salt water. You know, everything.
Yeah, if you didn't contaminate the spring water or the rainwater, you know, you would be straight. But you got so much pollution in there because you want to own everything and you know, you got, if people collect rainwater, that shit is poisonous.
Right.
And now if you drink water out of wells, you know,
You gotta get that well tested.
if it's like pure well water,
Yeah.
you can't drink large increments if you ain't been like slowly getting your body, you know, acclimated to the water. Acclimated, like making it like adjusted.
Okay.
You know, if you just drink it, so you're gonna die. You might even fucking die.
Yeah. It's too
You know?
pure. It's like hearing your how that should be outside.
And then you can only drink, even when you can only drink so much of it.
Yeah. Hey, because there's only so much that's really needed. All right?
Is
Because
it
the nutrients, it's full of nutrients. It's full of what you need and not what you don't need. You ever drink a bottle of water, a bottle of Aquafina, a bottle of Purell or whatever, and drink it and then you still thirsty? Like,
Yeah, because they got sodium. A lot of water got a whole bunch of other, you know, BS in it.
yeah, how you have cotton mouth after you get done drinking water? Like,
Still thirsty.
yeah, damn. I feel like
That's them playing off the consumerism.
yeah.
Because they know was right. They got the right stuff, and they have the same. You go into Whole Foods and that's why some water bottles and the glass bottles, they cost like $20-something.
Right.
It ain't that they, you know, worth it. It's just that they know not the average person gonna buy that water.
Hey, they're not worried about BPA free because the water is in glass. That water came from a copper tin.
Yeah, they know where
They got copper.
that was resourced from.
Right, they got copper cups at home.
Yeah, you got Crystal Geyser, but somewhere in China, there a little Asian man pouring that shit out of his faucet. You know.
Right.
Speaking of water, an article that I looked up a while back, it said that there was over 80,000 plus gallons of pig waste spilled into the North Carolina waterway. I'm like, damn.
Well, you got pork in the plastic, you know. You know the plastic bottle. So
Everything.
your plastic bottle got pork in it.
Everything. From everything. Hair grease, toothpaste, brush, eyeglasses. It don't matter.
That's why the scriptures say, you know, don't be overly righteous because
Can't do it here.
you can't.
You
Yeah,
can't do it on this side.
You may as well just go ahead and off yourself.
that's why it also says, "Why destroyest thou thyself?" Like, you can't try too hard.
Right?
Just know that everything
that's
that you do.
That's why Yahweh Shimei Shai gives you mercy and grace.
Yeah, we need it.
The elect, we need it.
We wouldn't be here if we didn't have Yahushua's, you know, sacrifice.
Right. Hey, we are all worthy. We are all worthy of execution. All right? Hey, because this devil has got us in sin, and this is exactly why this devil's being judged. Amongst, like we have a multitude of offenses unto Yahweh Shemi Shai, so does Esau Edom.
Oh, his tab is way up.
But his time, he can't repent. He can't apologize. All right? Yahweh Shemi Shai said he was only a little displeased with the heathens. All right, the other nations out of Esau Edom. All right, and yet they still get a heritage. They still get to come back.
But you don't.
But one nation will not be a nation. All right? They said, X them out. Prepare slaughter for his children. All right? X them out. They say X marks the spot.
Who owns that company?
It's extraordinary.
Yeah. Is back on Matthew 13?
Oh no, it's like it. Yeah, that's right. I apologize.
Back on Sirach 36 and 4. It says, as thou was sacrificed.
Can you start back up?
Yeah.
Like, start right there. I had a pre in between there, so.
It's back on Sirach 36 and 3. It says, lift up thou hand against the strange nations and let them see thy power.
Right. And this is what we ask Yahweh Shemi Shai. Yahweh, hey, is going to lift up Yahweh Shai. All right? He has lifted up his prophets, starting with Alba Bivens. All right? If you can receive it, who was John the Baptist. All right? Waking us up to this truth. All the way to our head apostles. All right? Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Rama, Apostle Rakam. All right? As he entered those men's labors, we enter those men's labors as well. All right? We are all fruits. We are all fruits. All right? It's like of Alba Bivens. Through the will and power of Yahweh Shemi Shai, it was his job to herald in. All right?
It says, as thou was sanctified in us before them, so be thou magnified amongst them before us.
Right. So we ask Yahweh Shemi Shai to magnify himself before us, before the heathen, with us. And that's what he's doing. That's why he has committed men who make their bodies a living sacrifice. 40 plus years, 30 plus years, 20 plus years, 15, 17, 10. Hey, from the brother that believes in the truth, his first day. Yahweh Shemi Shai woke you up to do what? To serve him.
The man that came in, worked for an hour, still got the penny.
God.
Which that penny just symbolized a day's work. You get the same. Yahweh Shemi Shai appointed you the same. The same portion, yeah, or same, payment.
Yeah. So even if you help one of the prophets by giving them water, you still get a reward.
Yeah, you get a prophet's reward.
All right.
So,
A cup of water.
But it's about what? It's about having the faith and doing it with truth, honesty, and sincerity.
Yeah.
It's right. Being about our Father's business, never wavering, never letting go from that which was given to us.
And knowing that with much is given, much is required.
Yeah.
So brothers that have the have the knowledge, have the ability. Okay. We're given a greater portion of the Spirit. You have a greater job to do.
Right.
You don't get to slack. That requirement is coming. If you don't meet the requirement,
it is love.
Where is Yahweh Shemi Shai gonna put you? If you're not doing what you know you could do.
Right.
And that's what it comes down to. If you think that what you're doing is enough, that's cool.
Right. But
if you think that's cool, then it's cool.
You have to want more. Even if you even if you think you can't do it, you ask Yahweh Shem Shai to put more on you to do it.
Yeah.
I think I can't do it. Fuck that. Yahweh Shem Shai, make me do it. Through the will and power, through your will and your power, Yahweh Shem Shai, push me to go farther.
Yeah, make a way.
Make a way. I need more. I need more. If I didn't get enough sleep, who cares? If I didn't get enough to eat, who cares? Let me continue in your way and do your will. They don't believe me. Nobody's looking at the videos. Nobody's paying attention. All right? If I'm one man out there prophesying, who cares? Keep me in your stead. I want to walk after you.
Yeah.
I'm seeking you. That's it. I have no plan B, C, D. I have plan A.
I put it all in. I put all the chips in. Everything in.
This has got to work out. It's got to work out either way. Because understanding the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Shai says what? I control it all. Whether you're found righteous or whether you're found unrighteous. Whether you get exemption or whether you get destruction.
Yeah. Hey, well, you know,
We just pray for
there was a quote, you know, Kobe had said, he's about, you know, how people say don't put all your eggs in one basket. He said, well, what if I just make some more eggs, you know? So we got, you know, just having the faith that Yahweh Shem Shai is going to provide us a way. And that's what it comes down to at the end of the time, when, you know, knowing that he won't put us through anything that he won't have us suffer anything that we can't handle.
Right.
All right. At the end of the day, you know, hey, we know Yasharala got the win. All right. It's just, that's where the faith come in, because you don't see it like that. The devil, you know, Esau trying to make it so hard for us to see the truth. You know, he got the blinders on the masses, but he has the power of illusion. So he make it seem like everything okay when it's really not. He make it seem like everything's terrible, and that's just your own perception.
That's just your word.
The Most High said, where there's no vision, the people perish.
Right.
We have to be visionaries and see the grand scheme of things.
Yeah. And, you know, it's like you say, hey, Yahweh Shem Shai carried the weight of the world. All right? The weight of the nation of Israel, first and foremost, but the weight of the world. Designing it, fashioning it, doing everything the way he wants it done. All right? For his pleasure, his way. He carried the weight of Israel, all right, of that world, all right? Hey, to be salvation, all right? To provide salvation unto his elect, but at the same time, to bring back the two turns of the nation of Israel, to get them right, that they're led in the right way.
Clampers on it.
All right? That they be brought back, be found worthy, faithful, and true. Because the scripture says the least of them shall be greater than John the Baptist.
Yeah.
So how is it that we are stuck here in this way?
Yeah, so the low life 2/3, you know, idol worshiping, you know, just scum bugged out on the corner, you know, panhandler, he gonna be better than a prophet on this side. You know, that's the glory that you're gonna see, because John the Baptist was in the eyes of the Lord and in the eyes of you know, them in the truth in those times, he was, you know, a man of great honor.
There was none greater.
You know, before that came before Yahweh Shai.
Right.
You know,
It was John the Baptist.
because he was born with the Holy Spirit too.
Right. Hey, so know what it is to understand that Yahweh Shem Shai has a love for his nation. Now it's just for you to go after and to keep that crown. Right? Somebody's trying to get away with your crown. Somebody is trying to break into your house. All right?
He said, don't let nobody take down crown.
Yeah. Sift, you know, when in the Greek goes into agitate. You know, Satan trying to sift you with Yahweh Shai told Peter, he trying to agitate you. He trying to, you know, He trying to get you knock you off balance.
Center. Right?
You know, he really trying to make you bug out.
Yeah.
Trying to, you know, get you to act unwisely, not to your true self. Because when you're not in the spirit, hey, you're not making good choices.
Right. No sound decision.
What?
This is Wisdom of Solomon. It's going to be chapter 16, starting at verse 11, and it says, "For they were pricked, that they should remember thy words, and were quickly saved, that not falling into deep forgetfulness, they might be continually mindful of thy goodness." Verse 12, "For it was neither herb nor mollifying plaster that restored them to health, but thy word, O Lord, which healeth all things."
Yeah.
Verse 13.
In fact, go ahead and break that down.
So basically, you know, as the scriptures also say, you know, man should not live by bread alone, but by the word. So this word right here, this is the true soul food. This is what's going to sustain you. And even the time when, you know, when Jacob's trouble goes into full effect and the storehouse don't have no more food, no more substance, this is what's going to sustain you.
Right. That's why Yahweh Shimei Shai said, "Let every man be convinced in his own mind." All right, because this is what you're gonna need. Hey, this is that Band-Aid. This is that healing wound. All right, this heals the wound. This is the physician. All right, he does it. He does it all. All. There's nothing else that you need but the word of Yahweh Shimei Shai. Yeah, and don't get me wrong. Once again, if you got a little bit of room to get a little something, a little substance or whatever you need, hey man, get it. Don't be overly righteous. Don't think because you have it, all right, hey, that you're saved from it.
You ain't got to build a doomsday bunker.
Right. You ain't got to build a doomsday bunker. You ain't got to go get 45,000 weapons and stockpile all types of arsenal and stuff like that, right? But nothing's wrong if you have something, all right? Just don't rely on that something.
Put your trust in him, because that blessing belongs to his soul, man.
Right.
That's his blessing.
As long as I got this, I'm gonna be good. I got water purification check. I got blankets check. I got candles check. Food check. I got food check. Hey, you can have all that stuff and not get to it. All right. Ultimately, you're leaving it for the elect. All right.
How Rick Ross was when he was showing off his bunker.
Right.
Yeah. I got a HO2 maker or H2O maker, you know. Yeah, but
That's why Yahweh Shimei Shai says, man, you know, never forget the words which I, put in you.
Right.
You know?
Hey, these things are precious. This word is precious. Hey, this living water will sustain you. Will sustain you 40 days and 40 nights.
It will quench your thirst.
It quench your thirst.
yeah.
It will give you the strength in your bones. All
right.
right. Right. As the sinews were laid upon you. All right. From receiving this word. Can these bones live again? All right. Dry bones in the valley. Prophesy. All right. These prophecies give you life.
Hey, what came out of those dry bones? An exceeding great army.
Right.
You know.
And that's what Esau is afraid of.
Oh, yeah, indeed.
He's afraid of that great army. He's afraid for men standing for the name of Yahweh Shimei Shai. He's afraid that he ain't gonna have no more. All these other nations are afraid. Afraid that they're not gonna have the nation of Israel women to trick off on. All that's coming to an end. All right? Using our sons and daughters as toilets and just the debauchery and everything that you're doing to our nation.
Yeah, it's wicked, man. You gotta pay for that, man.
All right? All your fucking atrocities, you will pay for.
Those who keep you in captivity must go in captivity. You know, those who kill with the sword must be killed with the sword. Be patient in the faith of the saints. Revelations 13:10. My favorite, man. Because what goes around, come around. What they always say, karma.
Yeah.
Right? Hey, it's fuck karma. All right? It's a righteous indignation
Reap what you sow. You know, in the scriptures say, you reap what you sow.
You will fucking hate.
The Lord has you know, He has a recompense and a reward for you. Okay.
I got that 3 right here too.
Come.
This is Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. It says, "Be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap."
All right, so that's where they get that saying from. You know, Esau made his bed. Now he's gonna have to lay in it. He ain't gonna go. You know, he said he's not gonna acquit the wicked. All right, there's a judgment coming for you, and you can't get your way. You ain't gonna be able to find your way out of it. You know, and that's what these devils is really trying to do. They try to prolong that from happening. That's why they want to. You know, that's why they do what they do.
Trying to escape.
They can't. They won't escape judgment. Coming up on an hour and a half.
This is Psalms 2 and 7. It says, "I will declare the decree. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai hath said unto me, Thou art my son. This day have I forgotten thee." So like, begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession.
Right, so Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is given unto who? His sons. All right? His lineage, his heritage, his chosen, his beloved, his elect, his nation. All right? You have a heritage. You have all things because the world was made for your sake, Jake. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai has made all this for you. He made it for his name, first and foremost, but he's fashioned everything after the way of his mind, how he wants to see his people live.
Second Esdras 6.
Matter of fact.
So made the world for our sakes.
Yep.
This is Psalms 22 and 27. It says, "All the ends of the world shall remember and turn unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and all the kindreds of the nations shall worship before thee."
Right. Oh, not some. It's not just half right. It's all the way right. It's not just some understanding. It's everybody understanding that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai as a people. He has his name. There's nothing above it. All right? There's nothing above the name of Yahweh. Why? Yahweh Shai. Yahweh being the top of all things, everywhere. Yahweh Shai, therefore, being second in command of all things and everywhere.
Which still makes him number one.
All right? He's number one. Yahweh zero. He holds the place. He is the beginning of all things. He is before time. Hey, when they say the Big Bang Theory, okay, the Big Bang Theory. What was before the bang? Something had to cause it. If it was an atom, where'd the atom come from? See, all your worldly is bullshit. All your worldly understandings, your science and all that shit is a bunch of bullshit.
Science falsely so called.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just so, there's no way these two atoms
Second Timothy.
collided. So you had two of something that came and collided. Where did both of these motherfuckers come from? Where did they come from?
Well, they own thing would knock that because they what's that Newton law, whatever it cause is a reaction.
Yeah.
So that there has to be something before that.
Right.
You know. So.
Yeah. Would you scratch your head about, and you would say, where'd it come from? That's Yahweh. It came from Yahweh.
Or else it wouldn't be able to even be there.
Right.
So.
Yeah, hey, my thoughts are not your thoughts. Your ways are not my ways. I'm from above and you are from beneath. All right? You can't fashion after the way how Yahweh Shemi Shai has designed us.
He turning things upside down, but he said, who fashioned, you know, he made it seem like he created it.
Right.
You know, he tried to make it seem like he did it. He could, you know, which he can't because Jacob is the former of all things.
God.
And that holy seed line goes all the way back up, you know, the vine to Yahweh Shai, who created all things.
Hey, what did Yahweh Shai say? Hey, he said, when he roughly paraphrased the scripture, when he created, yet I was there, yet his daily delight.
Yeah.
Yahweh's thought. His thought was Yahweh Shai. His first thought was Yahweh Shai. That's the first recording of his thought. You can look at it that way. It's the first recording of his thought that he wanted to make known unto the world. He gave his only begotten son to make the world, the universe, to make all things. That was his first recorded thought. He could have been offline. He could have kept everything offline until that point.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab that.
Okay.
This is Proverbs 8 and I'm gonna read 23 and then I'll skip through it. Verse 23, it says, "I was set up from everlasting, from the beginning or ever the earth was. When there were no depths, I was brought forth. When there were no fountains abounding with water." I'm gonna drop down to verse 29. When he gave the sea his decree that the water should not pass his commandment, when he appointed the foundations of the earth, then I was by him as one brought up with him, and I was daily his delight, rejoicing always before him.
Daily his delight, yet daily his delight and rejoicing before him. He was Yahweh's pleasure. All right? Yahweh Shai is the pleasure of Yahweh. That's why he gave him all things. He gave him all these things. Right? And that's right. The little heathen baby just seen the world before his eyes. All right? His eyes fashioned on it. Because this is the world of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
Right. The you know, hey, and babies have they're more perceptible to, because they just came from the spirit world. You know, they still fashion. That's why, you know, Yahweh Shai say you be like a child, you know, to enter the kingdom, because they haven't been manipulated or had the knowledge of good and evil yet. You know, they and them being just, you know, from the spirit world, they still have some sort of a connection to the spirit world. You know, just as when you reawaken or, you know, come back into the truth, you know, your discernment starts to build and grow. You know, you have a different perception. The Lord gives you that discernment, that spiritual discernment. So we see things that like when brothers that can't see chariots, be somebody not in the truth right next to you, they can't see the chariot. You know, because Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai didn't open up their eyes to it yet. You know, because you know, there's many different worlds. Yeah, but that's on the righteous side. And he said that there's a balance between good and evil, and these people don't know it. You know.
Psalms 2 and 9, it says, "Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel."
Right, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, hey, is going to give us the power to break these other nations. All right? Hey, all these nations, and even 2/3 of our own nation. All right? Hey, for turning their back on Yahweh Shem Yahushai for having their way in the world and falling into the lust of the world. All right, clinging unto this whore as if she has been beneficial. She's a beneficiary of your suffrage. All right, she makes money off of you suffering. Here it is. She's really the pimp. All right, this society is pimping. Hey, is pimping Jake. Esau is pimping Jake.
Oh yeah.
All right, he makes money off of you hand over fist, day in and day out. He makes money upon your birth, upon your pre-birth. He makes money off of the afterbirth, and when you leave this bitch.
And when you know, they give you those stop you from having your child.
Right.
You know, the Planned Parenthoods. You know, they make money for, you know, to prevent more from coming out.
Right.
Eugenics.
All this. This devil has his hands in everything and gets a piece of everything that involves everyone, but definitely involves you, Jake.
How much does a average record sell for? You know, how much money do they see? You know, they got or an NBA contract.
Yep.
The brothers in Mississippi was going into this the other day. You know, the consumer buys is paying the athlete's contract.
Right. Yep.
But they got to make a certain amount before they can even give that money to the contract. You know, how much does the average NFL team sell for? You know, billions.
How much was the Super Bowl tickets for?
Right, that was thousands. I think if you go and I remember, or I think an average, like one of the cheapest tickets you could get to like a Raiders game is a couple $100.
Yeah.
You know, you be up in the fucking nosebleeds.
Hey, here it is. They making money. You make money off of your entertainment, your birth, your death, whatever. All right.
But who's the workers though?
Right.
You know.
You're the workers. You don't see nothing. All right. You got pennies, and guess what? Through your pennies, you still pay taxes on your pennies.
Oh yeah.
You pay taxes on your pennies, and then you're paying for the shit that it is that you need to fucking live. You got to pay for fucking water.
Yeah, and
All right.
You gotta pay for air.
and
Damn near.
and the people that we see like
How many air purification systems you got?
yeah, the people that you know, the Edomites that we see that have, you know, mass amount of money is pocket change to the elites.
Nah.
You know, the Bill Gates and Elon, you know, that's pocket change to the Rothschilds. You know,
He has a measly $500 billion.
right?
$200 billion.
That's light work for them,
He's still in the B club.
right?
We talk about T's over here.
Yeah. Beneath us.
We talk
You know?
T's, trillions. Hey,
I don't want to know how much money they got.
we work not only. Hey, we work not only in your national deficits. We created them.
Yeah, they created the you know, those
That's
families
just what you
created
owe
the dollar bill.
Right.
They-
That's just what you owe.
They rigged the game so they could never lose.
What is it? America's $300 trillion in debt right now. 36 trillion dollars in debt right now. It was $36 trillion in debt. The pair that you need to pay for that, the interest that they have on that trillion, you'll never pay it off. Right?
They ain't gonna pay it off.
Right? It's not, and it's never meant to be paid.
They don't plan to.
Right? But all this money that you keep on accumulating and keep on getting hand over fist, right, is for what? It's because you're a hoarder. All right? You hoard the riches up unto yourself. You don't even care about your own nation. Hey, look, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is so just, man, the least is going to be greater than John the Baptist. The least. He didn't have to, but he did. He said he's going to do. He said the least is going to be greater than John the Baptist. And the brokest person of Israel is gonna have more than the Rothschild here.
Yeah, it was but it was always our law. So in Esau society, you know, somebody that doesn't have much, they look down upon and they get treated different. It was always in our laws and customs to treat, you know, the lowest among you with the same respect and the same judgments as somebody who had a high, you know, was more wealthy.
Right.
You know, and that's not seen here. You know, that's not known in this world. You know, if you got enough money, you could buy your way out.
Right. That's why I like to say, hey, Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai is the truest humanitarian. All right? He is just in all his ways. All right? Everything he does is in righteousness and justness, hey, to perform his word. All right? So there be no gal found in his mouth. All right? Hey, and now that is transferring over to his nation. And we are yet almost there. This place is almost at an end.
So when that happens, then they'll know, you know, when the righteous authority, hey, y'all gonna be in good hands.
Yeah.
You know, better than all state. You know, it's your how about y'all state.
Right.
But right now, look at the hands you in. You think y'all doing it, you still crying.
Yeah, that's why only death comes out of it. You know,
Yeah.
that's why, you know, peril and you know, only you know, more trouble comes out of and pollution. They can only produce, you know, defilement. You know, there what shall come out of wickedness. You know, righteousness can't come out of that. All right.
What does righteousness have to do with wickedness?
It says the whole earth is mourning right now. I got some real quick.
You got it, sir. You got it.
Isaiah 24 and verse 5. Hold on. Yeah, Isaiah 24 and 5. It says the earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant.
Hey, they have transgressed the law. Us. All right? Hey, you have to have the law to transgress it. All right? The law was given unto the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian, as well as the speckled bird. All right? The nation of Israel. When we transgress those laws, this is the whipping stick. This is what happens. This is the judgment. Right.
I got it right here. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, verse 29. It says, "Who will justify him that sinneth against his own soul? And who will honor him that dishonoreth his own life?" Verse 30. "The poor man is honored for his skill, and the rich man is honored for his riches."
Right. Hey, but nobody. All right? Nobody's going to pity you. All right? Because what? You had the opportunity, you had the chance. Therefore, you're not found in exempt. Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai said, Yahweh Shai said, if I did not come, there would be, they would have room. All right? Or they would have room. But being that I did come, hey, there's no room for exemption. All right? Roughly paraphrasing scripture, it is that which now you are held accountable, because the word is available, faithful, and true. You got it.
Verse 31. "He that is honored in poverty, how much more in riches? And he that is dishonorable in riches, how much more in poverty?"
Right. Hey, all these things are taken away. All right, riches. If you have riches, hey, don't let it take you away, but it can. But if you're wicked, you're wicked and you're rich. You just wicked ass rich nigga. If you're poor and you're wicked, you're just a poor wicked nigga. All right, and that nigga applies to any other race. Okay, whether you're white, black, Mexican, Chinese.
Hey, because that's really the so-called white man.
God.
You know, is the true niggard.
Right.
I'm described as the niggard in the Bible.
Yeah. Hey,
No,
because-
niggard.
Hey, the wickedness, hey, is Esau Edom. He is made to be the wicked.
Perfect.
I don't even got to turn around. That was Brandon the cowboy hat.
That's funny. It's funny that you knew that.
I seen him. I was like, I already knew.
Hey, judgment's going out all. Everybody's receiving it. All right? They might not think they've received it, but they receive a judgment right now. You walk in passion, take not heed to the word. All right? Whether you be of the nation and you're on one accord with these devils, guess what? Those who join hand in hand, you gonna suffer the same fate. You wanted to think everything's all right. You can be sing kumbaya. You think the Lord is coming for everything. Jesus saves everybody. Your Jesus is alive. It's Jesus. Well, he came conquering, but that's Jesus. His Jesus is alive. All right? We don't believe in Jesus. All right? It's Yahweh Shai. All right? You're lying. You're lying to the people. Let these people know what's going on. All right? You pull pimps out there. Let them know what's going on. Let them know that the destruction is at hand. All right? No. Destruction is at hand. Salvation is not for everybody.
It says, repent, the kingdom of the Most High, Yahweh Shai is at hand. Usually they have Jeeves up there, but it says, repent, big, that the kingdom is at hand.
Right.
But who's that message to, though?
That message is, they're saying it's to the whole world, but it's only for some. It's only some of you who have repentance. That's you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. All right? And the Negro is not just one who looks so-called black. Okay? All right? Speckled bird. You can look like the other nations. It's of your father's line. All right? If your father goes back to a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, or Seminole Indian, you are of the children of Israel, the nation. All right?
Yeah.
It's after your father's line.
Yeah, like so-called Italians. What made me think about that was they was replaying on that SNL when Steve Martin was playing or was that a movie where he was playing Steve Martin was playing like a mob.
Oh yeah, that's a movie.
That's a movie, right?
Yeah.
I watched the preview. Yeah, I watched. You showed me the preview, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
He was playing.
I love that movie.
Yeah, I ain't watched the movie yet. I gotta watch it, but I thought it was a SNL skit. I don't know why. He was on there, but anyways.
I think it was an SNL skit before.
And then it came into a movie. Okay.
Like most of the stuff that's on SNL.
All right. It could have been.
Yeah. Like all that. Such time being a ladies' man, all of it. Skit.
Yeah.
Movies.
Yeah.
Right. But hey. Yep. Go ahead and get that, Josh.
This is the book of Revelation.
Let me get his back up.
Back on Psalms 2 and 10, it says, be wise now, therefore, O ye kings, be instructed, ye judges of the earth.
Yeah, be instructed, be wise. All right, what is it going to take to rule this earth? What is it going to take to let you people know, hey, the kingdom is coming. All right, and it's for Yahweh Shem Shai's people. All right, as you see these things amping up in the news, all this division that's being caused. All right, hey, what is it? What is that? I forgot where it was, where, those people with that flag, that has a line that goes like this, and then it goes like this, and it goes like that, and goes like this, right? And it was red and black, and they have the guy with the little small mustache that they give a Sikh Heil to. All right, that guy, right there. That spirit is getting roused up and stirred up again. And as they're rising that spirit up and stirring it up again, you're starting to see the people, hey, Jake, leave them people alone. They got freedom of speech. Let them speak. All right? Let that man be the devil that he is. Let him say what he wants to say. Let his message be heard. Leave him alone, Jake.
Yeah, they putting themselves in the hot seat.
Right. Leave him alone. Let him do what he's doing. Matter of fact, go out there and applaud him. Encourage him. I applaud you. We applaud you. Thank you. Keep doing what you're doing.
Right, like
Trump.
Trump.
You have no exemption.
Trump doing a great job right now.
Thank you, Trump.
Keep it going.
Right, keep it going.
We don't want to.
We thank you for all that you're doing. Right? Keep doing everything that is you're doing. You're making America great again. All right? We love it. All right? We love it. Fulfill prophecy. Because you can't do anything but fulfill it. All right? So get to the shit.
The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, you know?
Yeah. So, hey, we want all prophecy to be fulfilled. All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Because it let us know we're getting closer to our kingdom.
Yeah.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Yahweh Shai's kingdom. And that's an everlasting kingdom. And it's close.
You got one more?
Yeah. 11. Psalms 2 and 11 says, serve Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua with fear and rejoice with trembling.
It takes fear. It takes you knowing who Yahweh Shem Yahushua is and what he demands of you. How to walk after his way. How to get out your own way. And say, you know what? It all belongs to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Let me step back so I can step in.
Less of me, more of you, till it's all of you and none of you.
Right. I had to step back so I can step in. You got to step into the way to walk in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You can't continue on your same path. If you continue on your same path, where is it going to put you?
Down to Jesus.
Right? If you're on that same path, you're going to walk in that same way that you were walking. So step back. Humble yourself. Take a look. It's in the book. It's not reading rainbow. But when you know and understand how to read the rainbow, that is a promise of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, as he has promised us more. All right? It is all Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It is all for his will and his purpose.
This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 15. And it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be deleted.
Right, go ahead and break that down, Rush.
So basically, you know, when Esau Edom comes with this new system, and when it's put into place, you're going to have two choices. As it says in the book of James, you know, those that are friends of the world are enemies of the Most High. So, whose side are you on? Are you on Yahweh Shem Yahushua's side, or are you on the side of the world? Yep. And if you don't choose Esau's new system, guess what's going to happen to you? You're going to get put out.
Right. But what did it say again? You got to be willing to give it all.
Yes.
Give it all.
Did he not?
So when that time comes, you got to make that choice. You know, as that one movie said, you know, leave the world behind.
Yeah.
You got to let it go, man.
Yep.
Verse 16, and it says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a paragma in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Right, so what's that charagma? All right? Hey, what's the MOTB? All right, exactly. What's the MOTB? That MOTB, all right, that Neuralink. Hey, that Greater Rice. All right, the RFID. All right, that they want to put in your hand or put in your forehead. And that Neuralink, hey, is behind the forehead. All right. Whether it be any other company that's doing it. Yeah. All right. That's just one of the prominent ones. Whether it be the neural web. Yeah. All right. It's still all the same device. Essentially.
Different styles for different folks.
Right.
Different strokes.
It's a different brand. Jordan, Nike, Yeezys, Adidas, Puma, Payless, doesn't matter. All right, as long as you get their brand, all right, they're saying as long as you get their brand, you're okay. But you through with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and really, it still don't matter for you, Jake.
Yeah, with the, you know, the you know, MOTB, you know, that MARK is the brand, you know, of the beast brand of the cattle. You know, it's how they, you know, when you go in, in slavery they branded you.
Right.
And when what?
No, in fraternities they brand you.
Yeah. Get that same thing with, well, today if you ever go into jail or prison, you get a SID, you know. You get a number. All right, well, no difference from when you get cattle, you brand them to make sure you know who the owner is.
Hey, and what do the small hats call us? The coin.
Yep.
All right, because we're what? Cattle to them, and cattle are meant to be what? To them, slaughter.
Yeah.
All right, they tell you this in their own words. They tell you outright. All right.
Tripping.
That's what I heard when I
You good?
All right. You got to direct
Revelation 13 and 17, and it says, "And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name."
Right, unless you're down with this man's system, hey, you won't get to live in this system. You're gonna be hunted down and tracked. All right. He's gonna hunt you down. If you're not down with his system, he's gonna do everything in his power to come and find you. Here it is. You got the real IDs. You got to start. This is the start of this man's system. I'm not saying that you should get it. I'm not saying that you shouldn't get it. Hey, it's neither here nor there. But it's not the MOTB. It's not the MOTB. All right. This is just another system they have in place to get your information. But remember, you have to use the world, not abuse it. All right. Hey, if it's a requirement, that is a minimalistic requirement that you may have to go through. All right, to prolong until that time. Now, when it's mandatory, when that other mandate comes in effect, that's when the test is. When you can no longer go to work, when you can no longer eat, when you can no longer sleep. You have no certain dwelling place. You have no money. Currencies then flip-flop. A new way of thinking, and a new constitution, and a new life. For the world of Esau, Edom is at hand. When you have to make that choice between the new and the old, not the old of this world, but the old ways of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, clinging back unto Him. Right?
Yeah, Revelation 13 and 18. "Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
Right. All right. So Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, hey, he told you what this devil's gonna do. He already let you know. All right. This is wisdom that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai has imparted to us. This is knowledge and understanding. Take heed to the words that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is speaking through the prophets. First and foremost, hey, from Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Rama, Apostle Muhammad. All right. Other brothers and elders. All right. With the true doctrine, the 100% truth coming out of GMS. All right. But if you take that, here's your final casting call. This is your last job. All right. In the movie. All right. This is your last job in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai's movie of America, Rome 2.0, aka Sodom and Gomorrah, aka Egypt. This is you're at the end, and you don't even, you know how at the end they say extras, and they don't put the names, they just say extras. That's what you are. It's just extras. All right, go ahead.
Revelation 16 and 2. It says, "And the first went and poured out his veil upon the earth, and fell a noisome and grievous sword upon the men which had the character of the beast, and upon them which worship his image."
Right. Worship the image of this beast. You're going to keep after his way, you're going to get that grievous sword. Could be the big C. All right? Hey, the seed that they give you poison for to so-called create a cure. They give you poison for the poison. Devil is the devil that the Bible speaks.
Mad scientists, man, it's crazy.
All right? All his shit fails.
I mean, more and more, Trump is proven to be that cruel Lord.
Yeah.
And especially you women, you're starting to feel that heat. They're having all your benefits taken away from you.
Hey, no, you live deliciously. Keep going. Keep going. Do what you do. Right? How about Shimmy Al-Shai is bringing an end to all this shit?
That's
right.
The ones that really gonna be running down for that. Say, woe unto them that go down for evil help.
We'll be like, is it gonna matter that he's 6'5", 6'7"? No.
4'11", 3'5" or something.
He gonna be 3'4", but have the spirit of Yahweh Shimmy Al-Shai on him. All right? It don't matter what his size. It don't matter how he fat. Is he a man of Yahweh Shimmy Al-Shai? You gonna want him.
And you gonna hope that he picks you.
Right.
Because he don't have to deal with your ass.
Hey, all this is coming. All right?
And you women are going to realize that the man is the prize, not you.
Right? Hey, that's just a little. All right? So we're going to go ahead and face the east. And we're going to give all honor and glory and praise unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. To all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity. To the men, women, and children listening, learning, to the body up and down the house of David. To the next time, men of valor saying Shalom.
Shalom, Kwam Yasharala, Wa Abba.
Shalom.
Shalom.